generation. But you know what I always want to remember is that before our forefathers cast off the bondage of the taxes of Great Britain, they first moved to this country to cast off the bondage of a state church that oppressed them in their worship. What brought the Pilgrims to America was not alleviation from taxes. It was alleviation from religious dominion. And you know, God has blessed that beginning. And we need to remember that that's what makes our country great, is that it did not establish itself without the sovereignty of God over it. And that the greatest thing we could lose in America is not our rights, but it would be our freedom to worship God in the way that we believe is best. And so as we face tomorrow, we need to remember that this is a staple for our nation, for our country. And that when the day comes when we try to limit what can be said from this place, it is going to be a sad day in America, because that will be one of the first liberties that will go in a long list of others. And there is already legislation that has been brought forth before the Congress to try and limit what can be said from a pulpit based upon biblical beliefs. And so I believe that my generation will live to see more of that opposition. And so we need to be vigilant and be prayerful, but most of all, be faithful to the Lord. Amen. Well, as a reminder of that, we have a special this morning that the choir is going to come and sing. And so, choir, if you'd come at this time, and I hope you enjoy this patriotic song that reminds us of our Lord.
The dawn.